Alrighty, let's go ahead and move my mic over and get started. Hello, hello, hello. We have big decisions to make today, starting with cutting players, practice squatting players, and choosing who we're going to keep and trade away. First and foremost, let's go through the roster here. Let's kind of try to see who all is in this fourth stream here, who's safe and who's not. So at quarterback, I'm pretty much counting all three of these guys as safe. Eric Devlin might be on the hot seat a little bit, just because I might rather go with two quarterbacks and risk that than lose another player that's young. We'll see though. He is 27, so at running back, I'm considering Lance Roach and Derek Francois safe. Scotty Miller and Jacoby Declan are probably safe. Miller maybe is a little more on the hot seat, but should be between the two of them good. Dwayne Butler, I will likely be trading away for a 7th rounder or something with another team where he actually has a chance to play. Minta is safe. At wide receiver, Sean Pippen, who we recently drafted, is safe just because he's a rookie. Justice Richards, also in his second year, I'm considering him safe. I think he could be a really good player. I'd like to give him some chances. His release is decent. He needs to work on probably release, short route, and his catch in traffic to be more of a red zone threat. Greenwood is probably gone. Bernie Matthews is probably gone. Hugh Porter, I'm going to probably consider safe, and I'm not sure how many touches he'll get is the problem, but I think he's a really intriguing route runner and dynamic player with the ball in his hands, so I think he's a great slot. Donald Gillett, I'll probably be trading away for a 7th round pick to a team that he could start on. I just haven't seen enough from him yet. Dylan Murdoch is safe. He'll probably be our day one starting slot receiver. We will see though for sure. And then we have to figure out between these four who stays and who goes. And obviously whoever goes will probably be traded. In the case, yeah, I mean, honestly, any of these guys are tradable to a team. So we'll see, you know, I don't know. I just don't know who between these four is going to stay. At tight end, all three of these guys are safe. At tackle, I think both of these guys are safe as well. I think Mitch Flaherty and Martin Weston are safe, although Weston really just hasn't become anything great. Ragnow and Childress are both safe. Brandon Sheriff is safe. Graham Glasgow, I probably will be letting go of. He's not bad, but I just feel like he's not worth the roster spot compared to the younger players we have that can do a little more. James Lincoln, Edwards, and Boatwright should all theoretically be safe. Chance Fortunata is safe. I think Zach Allen I would rather have than Antoine Watts at this point. So if we look at the contracts here, Watts has 2 more years on his deal, whereas Zach Allen, he has 2 more years on his deal. One's a little cheaper though, so that's something we might consider. I like Zach Allen, but if we can get Antoine Watts to do the same thing, I mean, 72 run stopping, he doesn't, his block shedding's all right. His strength is all right. They're definitely not necessarily as good as Zach Allen is. And then the other thing is the moves are a lot better for Allen. So it's a little tough there. At right end, obviously we're going to be keeping Matabike and Kenny Durkins. I think Bradley Fisher might be safe. Shaw will probably go to the practice squad, and Glenn Vereen is safe for sure, just because of his youngness and upside. Defensive tackle, here's where things get a little interesting. So Eric Holloway just got cut, and let's see who he was with before. And this just doesn't make sense. He was with Arizona for 4 years, and he was pretty decent. Now, he had a bad last season, but he's been pretty decent. So we were able to sign him up for a pretty nice deal there. 1 year for $4 million, non-guaranteed. So now we have a bit of a logjam at defensive tackle. Will I keep Stephon Tuitt and Eric Holloway and Jay Terry and Arthur Love? Probably not all 4, so we'll have to make decisions there as well. And whoever doesn't stay obviously is going to get traded because these are all pretty startable players. Russell's probably gone. Colbert and Bell might be safe. I don't know. At outside linebackers, Schobert's safe. I think Callahan should be safe. Talbot's probably going to the practice squad. Newman's safe, and then all 3 of these guys will probably go practice squad. Tranquil and Trey Harris should both be safe. Okuda, Gilmore, Handy, and Harris are all safe. Bulware is kind of on the cut line a little bit. We're not sure yet. And Weston should be safe. Eddie Jackson is safe. And then Harrison Smith is technically safe, but he has not been good in preseason. Like, he's just been bad, and his speed and acceleration are terrible. Like, they're really, really, really bad. So we might have to look to get rid of him and just start Elijah Davis at safety. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do that yet. We might trade away Smith for a 7th rounder or something. Cartwright's probably gone as well. With that in mind, we're going to go ahead and get into the preseason. We'll make the final game here against the Packers. We'll go ahead and make some tough decisions after this. You can see I have some controller glitching going on. It's lovely. We will get into the decisions after. I'm a little unsure how this is going to go. I've got some things already deemed or made up in the Excel, kind of the safe players, also who I plan to put in practice squads. But that doesn't mean that things aren't subject to change. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We will be kicking off first here. Ricky Rubini with a tackle, man. Rubini's made a few tackles in preseason. I like it. Alright, so out's going to come Jordan Love, and I don't want to start my starters more than a quarter, if at all. Love, you know, I don't want to just let my defense get torn up, so I'm thinking of keeping guys in. Let's look at how we have it set up so far. So Durkins will be running things for... Why is this so off? Like, it's way off. Durkins, Matabike, and then Bradley Fisher. Okay. At defensive tackle, we're going to be starting Stephon Tuitt. I mean, we're going to be rotating guys in, so this isn't necessarily something I'm super concerned about just yet. Let's do this, and then Talbot. At Mike, we'll do these. At right outside linebacker, we'll do Tranquil, and then Trey Harris. Maybe bring Bradley Fisher off the bench. I'm not sure. Cornerback is going to be Okuda, Gilmore, and then Handy, Harris, and then Bulware, Eddie Jackson, and then Harrison Smith for now. Again, these are subject to change. Just got to figure all this out first. Rush left in, rush right in, rush defensive tackle. Probably Matabike and Tuitt. Sub linebacker, we're going to put Elijah Davis in. Gilmore will be the slot. Okay, so we've got our defense all set for now. Let's go ahead and start this off. We're going to do some 4-3, cover 3. Oh, and Jeff Okuda drops a pick on the first play of the game. All right, that's a good start for our defense here. Let's run a cover 3 buzz through press. That is a catch. Back to a 2-wide look, so we're going to get back in here. We're going to run a cover 1 pull. I want to see how Tranquil and Schobert do in pass coverage. About a 3-yard run there for Aaron Jones. Did Aaron Jones lose his, didn't he have X Factor? I really can't remember now.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So here I might need to be bringing in Jay Terry. Definitely on 3rd down situations like this, where it's going to be a bit dicey. It's 3rd and 2, so, you know, I have a feeling they're going to run it or pass it. So I'm going to bring in Perry and Matabike. I think this is a good little set here. I'm going to cover 2-man. And of course they run it and they do get a first down.
Aaron Jones. That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
5-yard run. I mean, this is kind of our problem, is we've been pretty bad against the run in this preseason here. I'm going to have to find out, you know, like Eric Holloway might have to sub in if they're going to continue to run like this. Which they are. Now, Tuitt made a nice play there. 3rd and 3, and I got to consider that they might go for this, go for the run here. I'm going to put Jay Terry and Eric Holloway in and run a hard flat here. Now, I do expect them to pass it overall, but we'll see here. Nope. Oh, Terry with a nice play, though. Of course, would that have happened without my intervention? No.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down. J.K. Scott on to punt for the Packers.
This punt's going out of bounds, and that was shanked at the 29.
They'll take over.
Alright, so out comes Kai Linehan, and we're going to have to figure out this offensive set here. This is going to be like a dress rehearsal for day 1. We're going to run out Lance Roach and Derek Francois. Probably Declan and Miller 3rd and 4th. Why would Miller be a fullback? That doesn't even make sense. We're going to try Pettis and Hardman, and we're going to try Murdoch at the 3 for now. I think tight ends are all good. Of course, we don't have our 3rd string tight end there. Get Hugh Porter in there, and then maybe get like Sean Stevens or T. Higgins. Maybe T. Higgins 2nd there. All right, that should be good.
Yard line.
We're gonna start off with some under center running. We've really tried to hammer this home in this preseason so far. Not sure I love this one. Well, it actually works out decently. Of course, he gets tripped up on his own guy and only gets a yard, so alright. Try a little play action under center here. We're looking for Stachowski or Clements.
At the 30-yard line.
Of course, I get hit, but Ernie Stachowski makes the catch, so a nice play there. I didn't love the pass blocking, but that's okay. We're working on it. Do a little play action roll right. Of course, we got Kenny Clark as well. We're going to have to watch out for him. Let's see here. Bad throw off of the run there. That was too open.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete.
Try Derek Francois a run up the middle. I'm a little worried that Flaherty gets beat by Kenny Clark. He does, but that doesn't matter because we get a huge 1st down there for Derek Francois. We're really trying to hammer home and see, can he be more of an every down back, or is he more of the only within 2 yards running back? Here we're looking for Clements again, maybe Pettis. Doggone, Kai Linehan's missing off the rollout. Really frustrating there. I could stop my feet and set my feet and throw it, but I want to see how he can do on the run.
The pass complete to number 82. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Flyers.
Right. Hit Pettis for a nice little route there.
The pass complete to Dante Pettis.
I mean, we're just trying to see at this point who can do what.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
This one, I'm reading him, and then if he stays, I'm reading the. Yep, nice read there. I was trying to have Lance Roach go block for me, trying to get him out in front, but he didn't. But a 15-yard run there. That one's a really nice play. I feel like that's a hard one to stop. Just adjust the routes here to be more towards the end zone. Nothing open, nothing open, nothing open. Oh, I tried to hit Pettis in the back of the end zone there. That was actually a really nice throw too, but nothing going. All right, so here we want to see is Pettis. If Pettis can't even be the guy in close, he hasn't been hitting deep routes. I'm just not seeing his use on the roster anymore, and that sucks because I really like him. But I just don't see it.
It's third down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Stachelski in the end zone, though. I think this might be a very tight end-centric running year for us. We might look to run more 2 tight end stuff than we've ever done. And maybe even 3 tight end stuff because we got Derek Fitzpatrick as well when he comes back from his injury. Our tight ends right now might be our best playmakers on the roster.
Makes the score
And I'm not upset by that at all.
Packers nothing.
Take that. All right, 11-yard line. We've got. Let's get to it in and Matabike. Cover 4, cover 3 buzz match. Of course, I don't love. Safety. Oh man, the half sack. I think both Matabike and Fortunato got there. Like that would have been, even without Matabike, yeah, Chance Fortunato was gonna get that safety. So Fortunato's been one of the only ones that I feel like has actually been able to make things happen on his own, which is a little annoying. But he's really, really good. And Matabike does often on his own as well. Actually, they're both really, really good rushers. So just makes me happy to see that. Alright, so this depends on who the safety goes after here, but I don't really want to test Jair Alexander anyway. See, there's a throw a little behind Murdoch, and Murdoch can't really make that catch.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's try a jet sweep. This is going to go to Kosi Mensah. Actually, nope. That sounds terrible now. He's going to hit Dante again. It's 10 yards.
Complete to Dante Pettis.
3rd and inches. We're obviously going to be running this.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Running it right at Stachelski and Clements here. That's a nice run. That's a nice run. The main thing with Francois I want to see is when he gets hit, does he go forward? That's the biggest thing here. I really want to take Kenny Clark out of the play. It's about 2 yards there, nothing fantastic. All right, let's get into the gun here and see maybe what we can do with Lance Roach.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So this one we're peeking the linebacker there. Nice play, nice play. If we can figure out these RPOs, that might help us give our wide receivers better chances too. So here I'm looking to hit either Murdoch or Pettis.
First down.
Murdoch can't get his hands on it. Just doesn't have the speed to separate quite like that down the field. I'm not sure he has great deep route running either. I'd have to look. I don't remember. All right, so Stevens is going to check into the game here. Looks like we got some fatigue subs. Stevens is open. He catches it. And a nice pass. Nice play there. They're not making this easy on who I want to keep. It might have to be who I expect to be better and kind of more guesswork. Then again, the other thing is we could also get some picks off of Dante Pettis, for example. Even if he's not the future, Dante Pettis might be the better player, but if we can do the same kind of stuff with a player like Sean Stevens, then Dante Pettis could just get us picks and be worth more for the future.
At the 18-yard line.
Running this in the end zone, and into the end zone. Kyle Linehan, read option. I do want to see him run a lot again this year. I think he was fantastic at that last year. Definitely was his best asset. He led the team in rushing. He's fast. You got to make use of that. He's not the fastest, but he's quick. And we'll get to see one more drive here with the starting defense. Now, they won't probably finish the drive out. Man is running the wrong way. Run upfield. I like that, though. I like that they're trying different things in the kicker tournament. You don't see that too often. Let's try cover 2. I don't think we run cover 2 a whole lot. Elijah Davis with a missed tackle there. The one thing I want to see is, can we trust Elijah Davis at strong safety? It's going to be holding anyway. Of course, you know, we haven't seen Harrison Smith do a whole lot, so like there's not a lot of opportunity right now to trust Harrison or Elijah Davis. Oh, Chance Fortunata getting there again. Man, this guy is just everywhere in the preseason. He has been so stinking good. I do want to try a cover 1. Do they still have Devontae Adams? Okay. I don't know who's out there on him. I think it's Byron Handy on him. Oh, Byron Handy. Whoa. Alright, so you know I don't love that that's who's covering him, but probably should have subbed out to it here. Yep, there it is. Oh, Elijah Davis with the hit though. Doggone, son.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Flyers 16. Packers
Green Davis on the blitz here. That was a nice tackle by Buware, checking in. Oh, we're in the second quarter now, so now we're already on the backups. Okay, so Atari Mason will be playing the rest of this game. No shocker there. I think we've seen enough from Lance Roach and Derek Francois, so now at this point it's between Miller and Declan, pretty much exclusively. We got to see a little bit of Dante and McCole. We're going to have to make tough choices on that, but we're going to start Sean Stevens and T. Higgins for a little bit, with Hugh Porter as the slot. Clements and then Mensah and then Stachelski third, just because I know we do run a lot of those. Instead of Glasgow, I'm actually going to start Jason Edwards here. And Vernon Boatwright at right tackle. And then we'll do defense in a minute here. Third down back for now. Probably Miller. We'll run with him for a little while. Declan, I think, would be a better power runner than Miller would. I don't see how that's the case at all. Slot wide out. Yep, I think we got that one going well. And then that's it for now. Okay, let's get into this then.
His pass complete to number 85.
So we're going to run a little cover man. Of course, Tranquil's still in at... Oh, we're on defense. I should have done the defensive subs. Nice play by Callahan, though.
Number 35, the ball kick.
So at left end, we're going to be running Antoine Watts and Zach Allen for now. So I think I'm actually going to go with Allen second. At right end, we're going to be running Bradley Fisher. And then, where is he? Glenn Vereen is going to be getting in here as well. So we're going to put Glenn Vereen second for now. And then defensive tackle, we're going to be running Eric Holloway and Arthur Love with Bell third. Left outside linebacker will be Talbot Callahan. Mike linebacker. Don't really have the option to put Elijah Davis here, which would be what I'd ideally want. Right outside linebacker is going to be Trey Harris, who's for some reason not already in there. And then I'm fine with whoever backs him up. Byron Handy, Chris Harris, Tamani Bulwari, Jeremiah Weston, and then Elijah Davis. That's fine. At free safety, we're going to be putting in Ron Bellamy. Just want to see what he can do. And at strong safety, we're going to be starting Elijah Davis with Donnie Wall backing him up. All right. Rush left end is going to be Zach Allen, Antoine Watts. Rush right end is going to be Bradley Fisher and Jason Shaw. Rush defensive tackle is going to be Jay Terry. Let's do Holloway, and then Love. Sub linebacker is going to be Elijah Davis. Slot corner, Tamani Moore. Okay. We're all set now.
Taken down at the 41.
Let's get into our base.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2. That's good for a Green Bay.
That was Keenan Callahan getting beat pretty badly.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go with the cover 3.
Let's go. Mike, check. 59.
Okay.
McDonald's pass.
You can see all the weight that Trey Harris put on in the offseason.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
It's like we're sticking in this. Oh, Elijah Davis with the hit there.
That's another Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Morgan. So far, we're getting absolutely blown out here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Wasn't expecting me to be on time. Come on, man. I'm always on time. You're off time here. Well, the good news is we're already getting pretty close to having this done, so nice thing about being on time. Of course, today's the tough day. We got to cut 20 players, man. 20 whole players.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And a touchdown. We were playing great until you joined, so you must have really jinxed our defense here. Of course, we did just sub in the backups too, and the backups are trash. It always feels like your backups do worse than their backups do in the preseason. That's why we've lost most of our games so far.
His kick is good. Makes the score Flyers 16. Packers 7.
Deliveries inbound, baby. Let's see what Lance Roach can do returning. Haven't seen this in a long time. I mean, we have, I guess, but we're not going to see it for a long time.
They'll take over. 1st down and
No
10.
more will he be returning kickoffs. That is done. Alright, let's try a little run here. Oh! Didn't even have a chance.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Alright, let's go to the ace formation here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
So we really got to figure out who's who at the wide receiver position here. It's popped up. Martin Weston goes down with an injury. That's fantastic. All right. Still got Clements in. I don't know why Clements wouldn't run more like that. Oh, T. Higgins gets his anus beat on the route there. Man.
Williams.
So, I mean, this is what we're trying to figure out as we end this preseason here is who out of the wide receivers stays. And let's just look at T. Higgins here. He does not win the route at all. And his whole thing is supposed to be that I trust him to win a route and throw him the ball in a tough situation. But if he can't separate, that means I don't expect him to be on the roster. So I definitely think I'll be moving on from him at this point. He's had a few good plays, I'll say. But for the most part, I just haven't been able to make things happen with him. All because Heaven's Angle's here. I know. It's almost like Fuzzy Egg and Heaven's Angle are both the one and the same curse here. But maybe it's just one of them. What are we playing after this? We gonna play some 2K or something? Is it pass? And Keenan Callahan's getting absolutely beaten coverage, which I don't know what you do about that. He's supposed to be a good coverage linebacker. Maybe Rodgers. Let's see what this Rodgers guy is. Maybe he's getting beat by just a superior. Oh, here he is. Let's look at his route running. Oh yeah, I can see why he's getting beat by a 67 route runner. Good gravy. Come on, Callahan's got better zone coverage than that. That's frustrating. That's just the game being bad about coverages. McDonald on the move. Nice defense there by Trey Harris. We haven't really gotten to see much of in the preseason here. And they're keeping us in this 43 too.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Try Fisher here. Fisher with a nice move. And Callahan with the deflection there. Are they going to get me with... No, holding. Okay. Do we take 2nd and 20 or do we go with 3rd and 10? What do you think? Do I try? See, I feel like they could get 12 yards or 11 yards, and then they're in a better position on 3rd down than they would be right now. So I'm going to go with declining it. Just my opinion there. And then let's just go with the cover 3 sky here on 3rd down. Fisher getting beat pretty badly there, and there you have it. I guess I should have gone with the holding penalty. Yeah, 55. You have gotten absolutely demolished this game, man. And he shouldn't be. That's the really frustrating part. Holloway meets him at the line, but he doesn't get a touchdown. Are they really saying that wasn't a touchdown? You gotta be kidding me.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
There are some guys uncovered here. Arthur Love there. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of him either. I know he's entering, what, year 3, I'm pretty sure. But I don't want to get rid of him. Alright, so 3rd and goal. Gonna go with the cover 1 hole. This is definitely a pass. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And somehow he breaks the sack. Like, come on. Cole McDonald is a pure pocket passer, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I don't remember much from Hawaii. But I'm not buying that he's breaking the tackle. Of who was this that misses the tackle here? Antoine Watts. A run stopper. Can't bring down a... Well, I'm not going to say his race matters in this, but come on, man. We know he's not fast.
The kick is good. Makes the score Flyers 16. Packers 14.
I don't actually think I'm going to play College Kings after this. That sounds a lot more fun than 2K.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's try to get some action going with our wide receivers here. So let's run a read option first. Nope, I don't like this situation at all. This is interesting. Nothing's open.
The pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. Makes it
I wouldn't
2nd and
mind
10
hitting
at the 23-yard
Stevens
line.
here. I think his route's interesting. Why he's going against Jair Alexander, I don't understand. Why in the world is the #1 quarterback, one of the #1 quarterbacks in the entire NFL, still playing
He was covered by
in this
Jair
preseason game?
Alexander.
That is beyond frustrating. Couldn't even get the ball out in time, man.
The pass.
I did pump fake, that's on me.
Miller. Incomplete.
But that's really annoying. Alright, let's try one more. I know this is stupid, but let's just go for it here.
It's 4th down.
Check. 53 flag. Check. 53 flag.
Limits, baby! This guy's been a star of the preseason. Our #1, for our first round draft pick there. Man, has he been good. All right, first and foremost, I think we're officially pulling the plug on T. Higgins. It's over. It's over. His time is done. So let's sub in Stevens here. And then probably I want to see a little bit of Sean Pippen. Instead of Donald Gillett, because I think we're also considering him done. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep it in the doubles here. This one could be good for Porter. But Jair Alexander was in a flat zone. Okay.
Complete to number 16. No
Run a
gain
trap.
on the
Why
play.
is Kenny Clark still in the
2nd
game?
and 10.
See, this just doesn't make sense.
37-yard line.
Doggone it, and it gets picked off, man. It's so frustrating. This is their backups. They're playing literally two of the best players in the league at their respective positions as backups.
Take over
I shouldn't be having to go against this, man. My poor starters, or my poor backups are getting their butts kicked.
Mike 59.
Why is there a flag down? Face mask? Where was the face mask there? I'm sorry. Can we see that again? I sure don't see a face mask. It looks like he just hit the guy really hard. But okay, game. All right. Nice play there.
number 35.
I feel like we've been better against the run in a bit.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Spitzer absolutely juking out Chris Harris.
McDonald
Paid refs. Dude, that's absolutely right. Those cheeseheads in Green Bay. I don't think there's a more disgusting fan base in the NFL.
brings up 3rd
I genuinely hate Green Bay so much. Where is Green Bay? Is that Wisconsin? That's Wisconsin, right? I mean, they probably throw it here. I'm just going to trust man coverage and hope that I can get there. Nope. Not even close.
touchdown Packers.
Alright, well, we're halfway through with this game. So, that means it's been about... How long now? Maybe about 30 minutes of actual game time. So about 30 more minutes and then we'll be done. We might speed things up though. I mean, at this point, I think we've learned a lot of what I want to do after this game. Not that I'm going to sim it necessarily. I'm not saying that, but I don't think there's a lot left to prove for a lot of these guys. If you haven't already made a name for yourself, you're probably not going to at this point.
At their own
At
22
least not in a
yard
good
line.
way. I do want to see Sean Stevens get some touches here. I think he could be a really good player. And that's a good throw. Stevens gets it knocked out, though. And that's exactly what I'm hoping for him, is that he can actually make those kinds of plays.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Alright, so Richard's going to be bad here. Richard. There's one I need on flex. Doggone it. Our backup offensive line is not great, but it sure looks worse when it's going against the guys, the caliber of players it's going against. Like, this is just frustrating that we have to deal with it. But, c'est la vie, right? Hey, get out of here, Kenny Clark. Why are you still in the game? Look at that! Screw this game, man. Why is he still in the game? Like, what are my guys supposed to be able to do against that? Alright, let's go for broke here. What is it, 4th and 17? Why wouldn't you go for it, right? What do you got to lose? I actually want to see Clements go deep here. There you go. Oh, Clements gets it knocked out. Alright, well, they get the ball back. You know what? Let's just go to the next quarter. Let's just get out of there. And I'll even sim this play. Alright. Now we don't have to worry about it. Did we stop them? Did they not get a touchdown or something? That's funny. Yeah, that was close. Frustrating. There we go. Okay, Justice Richards. I think he could have, not a big year, but I think he could. The problem with Justice Richards is I don't know if he's going to develop to the player he needs to be. But I really like the idea of him. Wide open. Sean Stevens gets a block. Oh, can't cut inside for the touchdown, though. A nice play there. We're going to run Kitty. Everybody loves the play Kitty. Yikes.
The pass.
Terrible.
Complete to Scotty Miller. Brought down back
Yep,
at the
Amazon
23
packages
yard line.
delivered. Let's go. It's Prime Day, baby. Is it Prime Day? When is Prime Day? I need to check that. Ah, trying to get it there. 3rd and 13. Running another play action here. This might not be the right call. Sean Stevens, though. Oh, no, that's not Sean Stevens. That's Hugh Porter. The human highlight reel. I know that's a bad one, but this guy has never done anything bad when he's been on the field. Every single time I throw his way, something great happens. Like right there. Pops into the end zone like it's nothing. Really, really like him. Alright, now we're going to go for a throw here. I am looking Clements' way, although this could be a good time to try out Stevens. Oh, Stevens! Come on, man! I brought you in for one explicit reason. Maybe that should have been Justice Richards' chance. Very frustrating, though. Very frustrating. This McDonald kid and his legs are really starting to hack me off.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
I think this is a run here, right?
33-yard line.
No, it's a pass? Oh, and it's not intercepted by either of those guys? Come on. That was great coverage by Chris Harris, though. I do like seeing that.
Brings up 3rd down.
Bring Connor Morgan on a blitz here. This is a run. Yep. run, but we can't do anything about it.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check, 59. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Mike, back.
McDonald's pass complete to number 46. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Oh, Bellamy got tripped up. He got tripped up on his own guy. I was trying to run him over and
Number
he
35,
falls.
ball carrier.
Alright, 3rd and 2. I think we can actually get a stop here, maybe.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Ball start. That makes it a little easier. So now this is a passing down. They're going to stay in, but what we're going to do is we're going to sub out Arthur Love for Brian Bell. Because Bell brings us a little better pass rushing.
Check 59. Mike is picking up.
Yeah, look at Bell there. Of course, the quick throw. I don't know why our defense is just asleep. But Brian Bell, I really liked him. I think he could actually make some noise off the bench occasionally on 3rd down passing drives, especially if there's no Matabike.
The running back against the ball carrier.
Man, they are loving the heck out of this too wide set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
There he is again. Of course, it doesn't help when our pass coverage is not there. And it's not like the quarterback and the receivers he's throwing to should be good enough to be doing this kind of thing.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, I want to line him up. Nice play there. Connor Morgan, okay. I still don't think you're making the roster just due to the spots we don't have, but I do like when players make plays.
Brings up
Like
2nd
Bell's
and
tired
12
now.
at the 29-yard line.
Nice play, Elijah Davis.
McDonald's pass complete to number
Makes this a
86.
3rd and 7, and my goodness, they are staying in the 3 wide or the 2 wide.
Mike, check.
And he's gonna run for it. Doggone this guy, man.
McDonald. That's good for a Green Bay
Getting really
Packer.
frustrating here.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Nice play there by Keenan Callahan. Wasn't even looking at the ball, and he somehow blocked it.
Forced to the ground and
Awesome.
incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mike 5'9".
Oh, knocked out by Chris Harris. I think Chris Harris has looked really good this game. All right, 3rd down, guys. Come on.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throws it out. And a nice tackle there by Trey Harris.
McDonald's
Forces the 4th down.
by number 11.
And they're going to go for it. All right.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
I am selling out for the run here. No! How did he get lost going to the quarterback, man? I hate, so when they do play action, it like zooms in on the running back, and you physically can't avoid him. So watch this. Look how close. He breaks off, and then I guess he did get kind of sucked into this guy, but why is he even running this way? The quarterback's rolling out. Why is he not rolling out to meet him here? Like Gandalf would have done better there. Or no, that was Aragorn that said that or whatever.
The
Something.
Packers
I don't
will
know.
set up for the 2-point conversion.
Infuriating.
Mike, check. 59.
And we can't stop him. That's on one of my starting cornerbacks right there. Handy has just not been impressive so far as a cornerback. I think I should have gone with Brett Kraft. Alright, so we're going to swap Declan and Miller here. Could be a good time to throw to Richards. Well, it was better than running it there.
The ball carried by number 12.
Little boot action here. We're going to try to look for Clements, although I would like to find Richards on the return. Whoa! Who lost their man there? Are you kidding me? Jason Edwards, former Olympia player. All right, well, now it's 3rd down and 17. We've been faced quite a few of these this game. We got to look to Stevens here. I wouldn't mind hitting Clements on a deeper route. No! Why is Jair Alexander still in the game?
Jair Alexander.
Clements was so open. First of all, this throw needs to be a little bit higher and a little bit more lofty. That's on me. But why in the world is one of the best defensive backs in the league still in the game, man? This is so stupid. It's the 3rd quarter in the final preseason game. I hope he gets hurt for the season, because that pisses me off. And that's just Madden being crappily coded, man. There's no reason that guy's still in the game. Oh, that's so frustrating. And then here's Cole McDonald. Whitey McWhite is running it all over this field right now. This guy is really getting to my nerves.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Gotta go pay someone to headhunt here. I mean, my number one, or my starter, is getting his ass whooped here. And their starter is he's treating it like it's the Super Bowl legitimately. Like, I can actually say that for real this time because it's football. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh! Elijah Davis forces the fumble. It's going to be a safety. Oh, okay. Sorry. I got to calm down a little bit. I'm starting to think Elijah Davis needs to be starting. This guy he's made mistakes. Let's not give him, but the rookie has been so good. First of all, look how giant that dude is. He should not be playing safety. I should see what he does as linebacker for sure, but he waits. Oh, you think you got it? You're at the 1 yard line? No, you ain't. All right. Oh, we are at the 1 yard line though. We're like actually at the 1 yard line. Not even joking. Cool. Well, we're gonna run the ball a little bit because, goodness. Jacoby. Nice run there.
Ball carried by number 12.
Look how little he is.
Joe
He's a little boy.
on the tackle.
Run a little bit of a stretch here. I think we have better chances going left. Not great blocking. Highlight reel plays, though, from Elijah Davis, man. I've really been impressed with him. This one could be looking immense deep, but I just don't think I expect him to. Doggone it, man. This guy can't get 2 fucking seconds to throw the ball. Who sucked butt on blocking there? Wait, who did? Clements is running a route, so he doesn't block at all. So this is just a blindside hit. Basically, nobody blocked him. Yeah. Boatwright even took 2 players, so that, I mean, there was just nothing you could do there. Doggone it, though, man. We've had so many turnovers in this preseason. It's mostly our backups, though. I think our starters are fine. It's the backups that have really, really struggled.
the score. Packers
I don't like to see that. I like it to my backups be your backups, my starters be your starters, but crap like that's happening and nothing you can do about it. Alright, well, clearly we can't go under center against the backups because we're just getting destroyed here. So let's do this. Nice play. 3-yarder. We'll take that.
The ball carried by number 12.
Alright, we're going to go to the fourth quarter here. I'll finish out this game, and then we're going to go ahead and make our cuts and finish out the preseason before both Olympia and Hollister MacIntyre Flyers will be ready to go to season 6 and 8, respectively.
22.
Yeah, 6 and 8. No, 8 and 6, respectively. 8 for Olympia, 6 for MacIntyre. But I'm trying to think here. I don't know when that'll happen, is the thing. So we'll have to be a little patient on that. I can't promise when those will get. Thought he was gonna fumble. I can't promise when those will get started, but at least once I'm done with this preseason, I'll be ready. I can do everything I need to for both of them to get them to a point where they are startable. So maybe expect a month, maybe 2 months. It's just going to depend on how crazy work and life and all that crap is, you know how it goes.
The pass caught by number
For now,
12.
it would be nice if we could come back in this game. I wouldn't mind that.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Do a little cross action here with Porter. Golly, dude, who blew their... I'm getting so frustrated by how poor the blocking is. Well, right, what are you double teaming this guy for? Block your edge, man. Golly.
Intended for number 16.
All right, 3rd down and 4. So this is the situation where, hey, if Justice Richards can make a play on Jair Alexander, and he couldn't. He got hit.
The pass forced to the ground and incomplete.
This is not going well. I'm not gonna lie, not going well. We can't run a trap here because we just can't. Justice Richards, okay. He's had some good plays, he's had some bad plays.
The pass complete to number 87.
I really wish I could run up the middle a little bit more, but I can't.
And a Salt
They've
Lake
still got
City
that loser.
first down.
Halfback power sounds interesting. Let's do an outside zone. I mean, that's 3 really good blocking tight ends out there. Obviously, Mensa's not as much of a tight end, but doggone it, hold your fucking block, man.
Number 12.
These backup linemen suck. Absolutely. Getting a little angry here. These guys are terrible. I split Clements out wide. It's you, one-on-one. Really? Did he lose that ball before he even got hit? It sure looked like he did.
Incomplete.
So Clements hasn't been able to do what I've really wanted of him, which has been kind of that, how would I explain it? The deep ball, throw it one-on-one type guy. The Chelsky, though. I'm excited for him. I think he'll take a big leap statistically.
Complete to number 84. A gain of 15. First
Run it to
down,
the left here.
Salt Lake City.
I mean, look at that. The blockers, the guy gets the handoff, and they're already on top of him. He can't do anything.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
This is ridiculous.
No gain on the play.
So here I'm looking to hit probably off the edge a little bit.
27-yard line.
Had to run it up the middle, but nice run by Declan.
Another
Made the
carry
best of
for
a
the
terrible
running back.
situation. All right, can we do
He was
something
taken
here?
down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Well, Clements caught that, but it didn't help us. It got us 2 yards.
Complete.
It's
to
4th
number
and 3.
82.
Obviously, we're going to go for it here.
A gain of 3 yards.
Why it's saying we shouldn't go for it, I
It's
don't
now
understand.
4th down.
A little boot right here. I'm looking Stevens' way or Clements maybe. Clements got it though. Woo! Okay.
Complete
Dangerous
to
one.
number 82.
I know I should be
A
getting home pretty
5-yard
soon
gain
too.
on the play. First down, Flyers.
No, don't pump fake it. Throw the darn ball, man. I hate how this game requires your pump fake is actually you have to double click the button. So when you're panic hitting the button like I do all the time, all it does is pump fake. That is so annoying, man, and we can't run the ball worth a lick today. Golly, this is just infuriating. Like, these guys are supposed to be decent run blockers. Alright, we're looking for Clements or Mensah here. We've actually got some good blocking. Nobody's open, so we're going to take off and run with this one. Mason tried to make a few guys miss, couldn't. We get some good yardage. It's 4th and 10. We got to go for it now.
14-yard line. A gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th
I like
down.
this. I like Clements for the end zone here.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
Sean Pippen checks into the game. Doggone it. So that's gonna do it here. I mean, I'll sim. I'll play one more drive, I guess. Change of possession here. I hate simulating defense, but I'd rather just play the offense for now. Let's just see what we can do here. We're gonna throw a few balls deep, see what happens. Clements running a wheel route. That could be interesting. Of course, that requires I have more than 2 seconds to throw the ball, which I haven't had all game.
Complete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Toss crack, that should be pretty good. And Stevens is a good run blocker, so we got to remember that. When Stevens is in the game, we can run it a little more to the outside. Look at Stevens' run block there. Look at Clements. Nice run there. See, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. A little bit of outside running. We got Stevens and Clements sealing the edges, because they're good at that respective thing. That was nice.
And the Salt Lake City first down.
Clements. Golly, he's been so good. Yeah, he can't catch the jump balls, but man, he's been great at everything else. 75 yards
A
today.
gain of 15. First down, Salt Lake City.
Okay, I think we're seeing a blitz here. That's fine. That's gonna do it. I'm not playing another second with this offensive line. I mean, come on. I know they're blitzing. I know that's. Can I not get half a second? All right, let's just get out of this game. I have seen enough. I've seen enough. No more. No more. Get me out of here. Let's see who we're cutting. Look at the stats. I don't want to look at the stats. Woo! Well, what an offseason, guys. Am I right? McCole Hardman has an upgrade. That actually makes him kind of intriguing to keep around. So he'll be at an 86. 97 speed, 95 acceleration. His deep route running is still his best. His short route running is pretty bad. But that's okay. Catching traffic's not bad either. I'm not sure this guy isn't the guy I want to run with. Release, spec catch, and catch in traffic. Let's bump that up. Did he get any release? He did. +3 release, +2 spec catch. Okay, Justice Richards gets a bump up. Alright. Richards needs to be a better route runner. That is easily the thing he needs to work on. And Atari Mason gets a bump up for, you know, throwing 7,000 interceptions in the offseason. We're just going to keep leveling up his scrambler. So that, you know, if he came in, he'd be able to do what he does really well. And we wouldn't try to work around that. All right. Coming off a poor season a year ago and now a less than impressive preseason. I agree with that. Where is this team headed this year? This one's a playoff team. Make the playoffs plus 6%, miss the playoffs minus 8%. This is a playoff team right here. I guarantee you we can make the playoffs with this team if we play well. Let's go ahead and get into some of the moves here. So first of all, let's just make the easy ones, actually. I've got all the guys that are going to be practice squad as is. We're going to go ahead and add them to the practice squad. So let's go down to safety. Let's not do safety yet. Let's do Mike. Connor Morgan's going practice squad. Jay Grant's going practice squad. And Alonzo Bush. So congrats, guys. You made it to the practice squad. I didn't think you'd even stick around. Halbert's going to go to the practice squad. All right. Jason Shaw's going to go to the practice squad. At defensive tackle, only Luke Russell, I think, can go to the practice squad. Didn't get me a coffee. I'm going to be pretty upset with her. Donnie Wall for sure to the practice squad. Windsor and Bellamy. I think I prefer Bellamy. Windsor definitely going to the practice squad. Cartwright we're going to trade away. And then at wide receiver, we're going to put Bernie Matthews. And Josh Greenwood to the practice squad as well. Now, I expect Josh Greenwood might get signed up, actually. And if that happens, that's okay. So now we only have to cut 10 players. That's nice. We're going to make a few trades. So let's see who needs a punter, if anybody. Who doesn't have a 73 or better punter? So maybe the 49ers. Maybe the Jaguars. Obviously not going to help the Vikings out here. Yeah, let's trade them to the Jaguars. Trade center. Manual trade. Find the Jags. Just give me a 7th round pick for him. I don't want it to be like I'm abusing the system, so this is an upgrade for you. Whoa, not even interested in him? For a 7th round pick, you're not? What about for your punter? And then I'll cut him. What? I mean, I guess that's possibly realistic, right? What about the Dolphins? Y'all don't have a good punter. Yeah, he's terrible. Okay, I guess we're gonna just let him go. Doesn't even recommend letting him go. That's so funny. We do not recommend cutting this player. I mean, I guess if you look at it from a perspective of it's going to hurt us a little bit, but it's only 30K. I'm fine with that. All right, so we couldn't trade him. That was very surprising. Was not expecting that. Dwayne Butler we're going to try to trade now. So who needs a 75 overall backup running back? The 49ers might. The Giants might. The Jets. Not going to help the Packers. The Panthers. You also have to think, where would he be good? The Panthers is in a bad spot. The 49ers definitely are a team that would, I think, like him. Actually, that makes a lot of sense to me, is the 49ers. I'm not even going to look further on this one. For a 7th rounder, I'll just trade him away to the 49ers. We didn't lose anything. Like, we didn't give anything up to get him in the first place. I don't even know if we're going to eat the cap hit from him anymore because we're trading him away. They definitely could use him. He fits their scheme. I mean, they have some interest in him. Again, I'm not going to fleece the system. Here you go. 7th round pick for him. Thank you so much. We're all gone. Butler is gone. All right. Next up is Donald Gillett. I might look at the trade block too real quick. So we got 8 players left. We got to find somewhere where Donald Gillett can go. And I believe Donald Gillett is... He's a 76. So we need to find a team with a top 3. I'm not going to put him there because Dominic DeHavreau is going to start. And I don't want to usurp that. I'm not going to trade him to the Packers. I'm just not going to do that. That's not worth it. The Raiders, maybe? The Saints, maybe, as well? And the Bears have a stacked wide receiver room. Kind of like us. The Browns. Hey. Hey, guys. I got a guy for you. You used to have him. You're going to get him back for a 7th round pick. How do you feel about that? And he'll be starting the same as he was. I don't know why they didn't just bring him back. That's funny. Here, give me your 7th. And take my boy Donald Gillett back. Have fun with him. There you go. He's starting again. He's going to be back in the place that got him in the first place. That's so funny. Okay, well, those were the easy ones. Those were the easy ones. Cole Colbert, I'm going to let him go. All right. And that is it for my cuts. Sorry, I gotta move all this around in my Excel spreadsheet here. We didn't let go of Ron Bellamy, did we? No. Okay. All right. We're getting there. How many players are we down to? This is tough. 6 players. I'm gonna let go of Graham Glasgow, or maybe trade him away for a pick. What is he? A right guard? A 73 overall right guard. Are there any players, any teams that have worse than a 73 right guard? The Raiders maybe. The Rams for sure. The Hawks. Steelers. I was hoping for it to be a significant upgrade at right guard for a team. The Chargers. There you go. The Chargers have nobody good, so he'd at least be a good, solid player for them. Again, just going to go with the 7th round pick for the Chargers. I think we did sign him in free agency. I don't remember. Yeah, I think we did. That's fine. I don't care. Here you go. There you go. 7th round pick, another player gone. We are flying through this, but we still have a lot of tough decisions to make. It's the scary thing here. All right, we have 5 players to cut. I think we let go of Antoine Watts. Not cut him, but I think we put him on the practice squad. It does scare me that somebody might pick him up. Oh, can I not? Wait, can I not put him on the practice squad? Oh. Thanks for my coffee.
I asked. You still have tea in there anyways.
Thanks. Sure, Kyle's enjoying watching that.
No. This is what wives do when they're excited to see their husband.
Alright, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I only get 10 players? Maybe I do. Can I even get rid of these guys? That's the question. Jay Grant and Alonzo Bush. Can I even get rid of them? There, we're just gonna get rid of them. Yeah. Jay Grant, Alonzo Bush. You both have no future here. That means I should be able to put Ron Bellamy to the practice squad. Okay, he is. Now I can put Antoine Watts also on the practice squad. Okay, nice. So those guys are gone as well. All right. And that leaves us with how many roster spots we have to get rid of. We need 3 more players gone. And this is where it starts getting a little bit tough. I think maybe we let go of Eric Devlin. He's got 1 year on his contract. We run with just 2 quarterbacks. Worst case scenario, we go sign a guy out of free agency. That would allow us to keep all 4 running backs. We'd only need to get rid of 1 wide receiver and probably 1 either defensive tackle or maybe defensive end. We're going to need to get rid of one of these guys anyway. Let's get rid of T. Higgins first. So Higgins is an 80. Who needs an 80 overall wide receiver that would kind of fit their scheme? Do I send him back to the Bengals? I mean, they really, truly could use him. Renfro plays the slot. Higgins plays with Tyler Boyd. That's actually not bad. Let's try that. And again, we got Higgins for cheap. I'm not going to trade him away for more than a 7th rounder here. There you go. All right, there goes T. Higgins. He just didn't really work out with us. I thought he would be an interesting player, but he just wasn't. So now we have 2 more spots to go. It's saying Sean Pitt. No, I'm not getting rid of those guys. It's saying get rid of my #1 defensive tackle. So that's how smart this game is. I think. Man, this is really tough. This is really, really tough here. I think I'm going to get rid of Eric Devlin. Sorry, man. I thought you were great for us, but you got to go. That means we're down to 1 roster spot left to open up, and then we will be done with the preseason, right? A lot of going back and forth here. Cut 1 more player. Sean Pippen. Nope. Why does it say he's a normal dev? He should be a star, I thought. I could have sworn he was hidden development. Glenn Vereen, Stephon Tuitt. Stephon Tuitt would say 15 million in cap space. Whew. Well, we don't need that. Although we don't need as many defensive tackles as we have. Love has what, 1 more year on his deal. So I think we sub out Love for Holloway. And we run Tuitt, Holloway, Terry, and Brian Bell. I think we get rid of Arthur Love here. Yeah, I mean, Love isn't even the strongest guy here. And he's the weakest block shed. I just think he's not worth keeping. But if we can find somewhere good to trade him, we'll do that. So let's do that real quick as well. Who could use a 76 overall defensive tackle? I would have loved to have him. The Bengals again, and maybe I could get a little more out of it this time, although Evan Bruce is going to be starting for them, so I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. Definitely don't need it on the Bucks. The Chargers isn't a bad option here. I think the Chargers is a pretty solid option. Who do we want to help the most? I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I don't want to help out too many NFC teams that much. Mike Noble, I mean, he'd be a pretty big upgrade for the Jets. Let's do the Jets, actually. Let's make sure they're a 4-3 as well. They're a 3-4, so he wouldn't actually be starting for them. I don't love that. I don't want to trade him somewhere where he won't play, although he'd be a great 3-4 nose tackle. Panthers, Patriots. The Rams, maybe. Let's check on the Rams and the Patriots, see what their schemes are, and then we'll trade them away there. Rams are a 4-3 team. Patriots are a 3-4 under team. So let's trade them away to the Rams, I think. Not too worried about playing against them. I really liked Arthur Love, but, I mean, his time is probably over. I guess we could do this, too. See who's even interested in him, if anybody. Who is it? The Broncos? The Panthers? The Seahawks? Okay, hang on. I didn't consider this. That maybe we trade him to somewhere that somebody actually wants him. I mean, he would be their second best defensive tackle here. That's not a bad option. Maybe we could pick up a 4th round pick for him? Is that asking? Is that? Are they not going to go with this? No, they'll take it. So a 4th round pick for Arthur Love, and we have officially hit 53 for our roster here. Everybody is now done. We are good. We look at the roster. 84s across the board, supposedly. We've hit 53. We can sim to the next week and be good. But one thing I do want to check first is who's available in free agency. Anybody interesting? Rankin's got let go, it looks like. Okay, nobody that really moves the needle at running back or in free agency. And let's check the trade block. So at quarterback, we have a few guys that could be good in the future. Running back, Sony Michel, Edward Clinton. Wow, that's a young one. Sammy Blake's on the trade block. That's funny. Guy's getting traded around more than oh, I won't say that. Deion Binford's on the trade block. We did look at him. Benjamin Wade would be interesting. Goddard's on the trade block. Okay. Actually, some good left tackle or right tackles on the trade block. Some really good right tackles. Niles Freeman. If I needed a right tackle, I would consider it. This is saying we need a Mike quarterback. We don't need either of those things. Strong safety, I would agree with. We're going to run Harrison Smith and Elijah Davis for a little bit and see. Don't think we need tight end. I disagree with that. Vaughn McDougal. There's a good player. Devontae Dunlap. Okay. Daniel McDougal. Spelled differently. Free safety and nobody at strong safety. Is there a better strong safety I could get? Let's do a quick check on that too, because I wouldn't mind trading Harrison Smith and some picks for a better safety. I do think that could really be what makes or breaks this year, is having a better safety. Julian Love, I was interested in him. 2 years on his deal. 27 overall, or 27-year-old, 79 zone, 89 speed, so he's actually somewhat fast. He would be interesting. I don't know that he moves the needle necessarily. Simmons. Yeah, we can't afford guys like that. We don't have the cap for it. Derek Frost. Can't afford him. Jamal Adams. CGJ, no. Is there anybody more in the mid-range? Keanu Neal. He's still pretty fast. He actually would be really good. Is there any chance of me being able to trade for him? We give up Harrison Smith for Keanu Neal. I don't want to give up any of the things they're looking for. So what would it take as far as picks go? Like a 2/4? Would that be something you'd be interested in? Okay. Well, I guess that trade's done. I didn't expect it to go down like that. Well, we just upgraded a strong safety. We got a little bit better. That's how we're gonna end the stream. We just accidentally, I really didn't expect that to go like that, but we've got Keanu Neal now. Okay. That's a good one for Elijah Davis to sit behind. Well, thank you everybody for joining in. Looks like we hit 5 views. That's not bad. I will call it an end, and we'll be starting next seasons pretty soon. So have a good one.